Hello. Welcome to episode 6 of Speak the Game. We're still here, still going. It's a big game today. Arsenal Man City. I'm just going to cut straight to it here. Are you happy with that result? Are you happy with what happened today?
Everyone wrote us off. Obviously, there's still a point. It's better than nothing. But obviously, thinking back, reflecting on the game, Trossard should have squared it. To Martinelli, 1-0 right there. I wish we did attack a bit more. We looked like a pub side.
A pub
But,
side?
A pub side?
Yeah, like
A pub side?
the ones where like, right, let's just sit back and just hope for the best,
0-0.
you know what I mean?
What? Pub side will get 0-0 against Man
At
City.
the Etihad, where Man City have not lost.
I mean, the only positive I could take is we've stopped their 57 their Etihad home run for goals.
Oh,
So that's
you
not
had a
so
clean
then. So
sheet.
got to take a little.
You got a clean sheet against City and you said pub team.
Well,
I don't know why I'm defending Arsenal against an Arsenal fan here, but
that's all credit to Arteta. He's taken us to a place where we're looking at this City game like, why did we not win this? So can't really complain right now. Move on.
what about you? How did you guys think of the game? What was the...
It was fucking boring.
It was
It was
the
terrible.
worst game of the
Yeah,
season.
it was actually awful.
Oh.
So dead. Both
I-
teams just didn't want to lose.
As
That's
a-
what it was.
As a United fan, it sounds mad for us both to say that because we're absolutely diabolical, dreadful, like shambles.
Listen,
You've
we'll deal
You've
with you
held
in a
corn to
minute.
both teams as well. Don't forget that. You've held corn to both these teams as well.
So have you.
To who?
Not this season, but you've held corn to both these teams.
We're talking about this season. Why are we going to talk?
Wait, when have we held corn to Liverpool this season?
I'm talking about City and
I don't know
Arsenal.
what
Oh,
holding
you-
corn to a team
Oh, sorry,
means.
sorry.
That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, what was it? What is holding corn to a team? What is
Oh, that
got
means that
peppered.
you got peppered. yeah.
that? That does not mean that. I don't know what you're talking about.
does.
Holding corn. I don't know why I'm talking about corn. But you know what? I don't think that was a good result for you today. I think it's now in Liverpool are now in the driving seat. I don't see them dropping points. I can't see who they drop points to. Yeah, I can't see who they drop points to.
Oh, God. Listen, they've
Looks
been
like-
struggling against us this season, we'll take the game to them.
Yeah, Brentford didn't know, did they?
I still might need to rely on United.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might need to rely on United next weekend.
I have more faith in like a Luton or Sheffield United doing something. Fam. You man's just
Well, in the situation you're in, obviously, right now, you're behind Liverpool. And
Huh?
oh, my shameless arc. I told you I'm a villain now. All in it all.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on. Man's put shades on for a second. Right? It's like, you know how some people get like convicted and they're in court, but they're like got their sunglasses on as if they don't care, but you know there's tears behind the eyes.
Yeah,
That's what's happening right now. But the fact
rage behind the eyes.
That did not land.
if you're in the situation where Liverpool are in the driver's seat, really, because they just have to win the remainder of their games, who do you think do you think they're going to drop points? And if you do, who do you think they're going to drop points against?
Who's Liverpool?
Don't be a hater, but be honest.
Who's Liverpool coming against?
You would say us though. Out of everyone, it is us. Because number one, they haven't won again at Old Trafford for like the last 2 seasons.
Who else have they got?
They got
I'm sure the Merseyside derby's been moved to like
Yeah, it's like the second last game.
second.
Do
last
you
game.
think Everton are the ones that are going to take points off them?
I generally think the way this league's been going this season, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, is not the big boys we drop points to. It'll be the ones fighting relegation and stuff like that I'm more concerned about. I think Liverpool will be all right on the 7th, but then coming to like against Everton, I think they're at Goodison.
Yeah, it's that Goodison.
Yeah, that's the one where it's like, okay, Liverpool.
But would Man U not fall into the realms of teams that you should be picking 3 points? No offense, but teams that Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool should be picking 3 points up against, but don't. Do they not fall into that realm now?
not that bad. All right. Well,
You are pretty bad.
Nah, we're not. Come on.
Brentford had 36 shots against you,
Yeah, and 2 were on target. I'm not justifying it, but only 2 were on target.
and they had a 50% score ratio based on that.
I
They had
don't
2 shots at target, bad ones.
These man, I don't know what they were shooting at. Ghosts, not a goal. But yeah, we're not. I don't think we're as easy of to take away from home. Yes, but at home, we're not. We're not just like some. We're not like a Luton. We're not a Bournemouth. All right.
Hey, put a circle Bournemouth. They beat you 3-0 at your ground this season.
Yeah. They did. They
You
did.
said that statement with conviction.
Tested. Well, yeah, Max working, mate.
No, but I say like now we're getting all our players back. Like all our players are starting to get fit. You know, we got the Mounts coming in, we got the Martinez coming in.
Mount's coming in.
He scored.
Mount. Yeah, what has he done at any other point this season?
We got Casemiro. Yeah,
I would accept him more, but Mason Mount, it's been terrible for you when he was fit.
The thing is, he never got a good run of games, so that's why he. I don't feel like that's why he couldn't pick up form. Like Mount, I'll back Mount because at Chelsea, he was player of the season twice in a row, 2 years in a row. So there's a player in him. He came on, bagged, he looked good. Obviously, Casemiro's coming. Maino, we saw how he's performed against England. That's going to give him more confidence for him to play a bit better. Højlund, he was going to be on. I think he had a great chance against Brentford actually, and that was
I think, to be honest, this is just an attempt for you to still be relevant this season. That's what this is, because you're sitting sixth, and you're sitting talking about Arsenal's season will be defined about whether you get something against Liverpool.
We've literally got 2 games left, the Coventry game, and if we get past that,
that is it.
That's it.
Coventry is all that matters to you now. Nothing else. You might be fighting to hold on to sixth at this point. That is as relevant as you are. So, I hear what you're saying. Liverpool haven't done that well against you.
Yeah.
But you are not the only trap Liverpool have to drop points.
No, I get that, but obviously...
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we're the ones that they probably are most likely to drop points against.
Don't they have Newcastle away?
Yeah, but it's United, Liverpool, innit? They hate, no matter how bad we are, they still hate playing against us.
Rather than them going away to St James's Park. I don't know if they're away to Newcastle or if
Newcastle have been worse than us this season.
They literally
so how is that even a harder game?
Yeah, no, they have been worse, but I would say that is a harder environment this season, or actually the last 2 years. And based on the fans and the atmosphere that's there, I think United haven't had the same atmosphere that they normally have.
The atmosphere's been shit for years.
But it's because the team hasn't given you something to want to be excited about.
No, against Liverpool, the atmosphere is there. No,
game
way.
there and the FA
no
Cup
way you're saying that. What's it called? St James's Park is going to be rocking more than Old Trafford against Liverpool. Our bitter rivals. No chance.
To stop them winning the league as well.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna be more of a problem?
Well, out of Newcastle and
out of all the fixtures Liverpool have, where do you think they're dropping points? Because you need them to drop points somewhere.
It's like Goodison, the derby. I know obviously he's always favoured Liverpool, but this is Sean Dyche. It's at Goodison Park.
He does pick up points at the end, but I don't see
and it'll get to the point where it's right, it's squeaky bum time, we need points here. And they'll probably try to slug out a draw or something.
Especially if they get another deduction as well.
Yeah.
If they get another 4.
They get another deduction.
on the cards.
I would hate them. I'd hate to play them.
Because they'll still be 1 point off Luton, which puts them in the bottom 3.
Let me ask you this, right? Yeah. You've picked up 4 points against City, 4 points against Liverpool, out of a potential of 6. If you then go on to still fail to win the league, surely questions have to be asked of Arteta. How do you pick up 4 out of a possible 6 against your 2 main rivals and still don't win it?
Because there's still 18 other teams you've got to play.
Right.
18 other teams you've got to play.
I still don't know why that wouldn't be questions of Arteta. You've picked up 4 points out of a potential of 6.
Because the other teams have also picked up points.
So you just couldn't do the job against everyone else?
Right, I feel like this is just hate for Arteta.
It's not hate for Arteta. It's a question that needs answered. If he could pick up these many points, if Man City and Liverpool are already in a worse position because the maximum they got was a point against you in both. In 4 games, the maximum they both picked up was a point each. 2 games, sorry. A total of 4 games. But 2 games each, they picked up a point each out of 6. And you still don't win the league. I don't understand how... Because that's a 4-point advantage or 3-point advantage you got over both those teams. And you're still sitting second.
I don't think that's a problem, though. It's like, say we picked up those points there, but then you're looking at the season, we'd be dropping points like a Fulham or like a Villa and stuff. Then I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Like, how are we doing this against City and Liverpool, but we're dropping points against the lesser teams? Then it's a problem, but
that's exactly what you're doing. You're picking up points against City and Liverpool.
Yeah, but at the moment, we've picked up points against them since the turn of this year. We've not lost a game, so we're still on track. But then coming to the end of the season, then it depends how we've lost it as well. I mean, obviously, we want to win it, but...
I didn't feel like that when you spoke earlier in the podcast when you said Liverpool are going to win it, but...
You said quadruple as well, so with Rangers. So.
That's all right, we're still on course for a treble.
Okay.
Well, I ain't going to brush past the fact you said Liverpool will win it.
Yeah, I did say Liverpool will win it, but I'm not allowed to change my opinion.
So now you're saying it's going to be Arsenal?
Yes.
I like that.
I'll say Arsenal.
I like the fact that you're backing your team.
I'll back my team.
You know,
E-
I
even-
Had to
How
at
about
some
my team?
point.
yeah.
So
Even though before this weekend you were top and now you're not top, now you've gone from
I'll still back my top. I'll still back my team.
What is it that's changed that's made you go, yeah, we're going to win this now?
So from when I said Liverpool,
Yeah.
right, I was looking at the fact that two different things. One, I will be honest, when Liverpool was saying to go for quadruple, I don't think they're going to get quadruple, but I thought this hype about Klopp leaving, it was like we've seen Liverpool become mentality monsters. I thought, yeah, they're just going to go on some mad run and stuff like that. And then when you've seen the games, how they've been playing and like scraping wins, I'm like, And then obviously, turn of this year, I've seen Arsenal come 2024. We're putting like 3-4, obviously apart from today, we're putting 3 goals past all these teams, keeping clean sheets and stuff like that. The start that we had last season, which was really good, we're now having that this part of the season, which is making me more confident because it's like this time last season, we were scraping wins, we were conceding way too many, we were drawing to teams like Southampton and stuff like that. But this season, it's like, okay, cool, we're defensively sound, we're still creating chances. Obviously, we didn't score today, but the games we're playing.
That still doesn't make sense to me because you're saying that Klopp's still leaving, so that's still there. Liverpool, they lost in the FA Cup, but have they dropped points in the Premier League? Like, have they not went on a mad
I
run?
literally just said they're scraping.
Man
wins.
City was the only one, and Arsenal in like the last
But they
So
haven't
I'm-
lost, have they?
Yeah,
10 games.
but I'm,
I know you
so
haven't-
I'm unclear as to looking at that Liverpool run, looking at where they're at. You've went, nah, we'll beat that.
I'm doing it based on how we've played. If you look at the way Liverpool, so obviously both teams are winning, but the way we're winning compared to the way Liverpool's winning, I'm more confident in us going all the way to the end.
Yeah, but you said Liverpool will win the league when Arsenal were top, and now Liverpool are top. You're going to say
Yes,
Arsenal win the league?
but I also said this. My opinion changed. Okay, so 2024, like I said, December was horror for us. Okay, so everyone was just saying like, yeah, you mans are done. 2024, something after Dubai, something switched, and the guys were like, yo, we are sound, we are solid. Like, what was it, 40, 30 something goals in like 4 or 5 games?
Yeah. it's-
I'm like,
what
so now my opinion's changed. 'Cause I'm looking at that team, I'm like, wow.
What have
this we could
Liverpool
do.
done to then discredit their ability to go win that league?
What Liverpool have done is, that if you watch the Liverpool games, like, yeah, they're winning games and stuff like that, but it's how they're winning games. It's like, they're just getting by.
But they're winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're
Like,
both
they went
winning.
1-0 down to
They're
Brighton
both
today
winning.
and
They're
still
both
won
winning.
2-1.
Still 3 points. They're both winning. But the way we're winning like not only just keep clean sheets, but we're blowing teams away.
But
So you said, why has my opinion changed? My opinion's changed because I've seen my team this year. Okay, we've got what, the most clean sheets and probably the most goals scored in the league. Why would I not back my team to win
Best
the league?
goal difference.
Yeah, exactly. Why would I not back my team? This wasn't the case before from December. That's why my opinion's changed. Why I think Arsenal will go and do it.
So the only game Liverpool dropped points is Everton. Is that what you think?
I think that could be one. Derby, the way Everton are, obviously Everton are going to be there like,
Because-
if we can affect
but
Liverpool's
you
run.
need Liverpool to drop points. So where do you say this is
I'm
the
not
game?
not speaking English. I literally said Everton game.
And you
Said
need
that could be it.
so that means you need Everton
Do you
to win.
think that is it?
Win or draw.
Yeah, well, at this point now, if Liverpool win all the rest of their games apart from that game against Everton, if they draw that game, they still win the league.
So
Do they?
Yeah, they're 2 points clear. So if they draw against Everton,
But they have the better goal difference. That would put them on the same amount of points.
oh, are we talking on the basis if both teams win all their games?
But on the
Yeah.
basis that
Yeah.
both teams carry on, he thinks they'll
Right,
drop
okay,
points.
on
at
that
Everton.
point, yeah.
And you think you'll go undefeated and win the remainder of your games? Tottenham away, everything like that, you're going to cruise for all of them.
also depends how we do in Champions League. So if we go say past Bayern, when we go past Bayern,
Okay. Clip this.
I've got this one clipped.
when we go past Bayern, I'm joking. It's going to be a case of, right, we're in this situation here. Do we throw all our eggs in the league, or do we should we try and do something for the Champions League? So,
Do you think you'd win the Champions League?
huh?
Do you think you'll win the Champions
You
League?
got to be in it to win it.
You know, I'll say this,
Do
right?
you think you'll win it?
Yes,
You think you're going to win the Champions League?
I think we're going to Champions League.
So you're going to win
So you think you're going to win the double?
Yeah, okay, we'll win the double then. Craig wants me to say this all the time. Yes, we'll win the double. Happy?
I don't want you to say that. You said you think Arsenal win the league. I've then asked you, do you think they'll win the Champions League? And you said yes to both. So therefore, you think you'll do the double.
Yeah, that's it. We'll also do double.
Clip this.
Flip it.
Honestly, that's
Flip it.
I'll say this though, right? If
more
Arsenal
likely
get
than
if Arsenal get past Bayern, which is a strong possibility,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
the way that Bayern Munich are right now, lost against Dortmund.
It's
this
not even that.
weekend.
It's,
Yeah,
what,
they're in a
Tuchel, it's what
bad
Tuchel
way.
said. Tuchel
Yeah.
after the game literally goes, title race is over. Congratulations, Leverkusen. I'm like,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't be sitting saying that.
like
No,
until it's
wild
mathematically
thing to
unclear,
say.
you can't be doing that.
Well, he's like, I'm going at the end of the season
He's
anyway,
done,
so
yeah,
I'm
he
like,
doesn't
I don't
care.
care what I say. But I was saying, if you get past Bayern Munich, which is a very strong possibility, I would say this, right? If Man City get past Real Madrid, which is also a very strong possibility, if it's Man City versus Arsenal in the semis,
Mark off the skyrockets.
I'll say this: I favour Arsenal in that tie. Only reason being is historically,
City.
Man City have been horrific against English teams in Europe. They lost against Liverpool twice in Europe. They lost against Chelsea in the final, and the worst one is losing against Tottenham in the semis or quarters?
That's actually such a joke. Tottenham.
Tottenham. So they haven't have a track record of beating English teams in Europe. So you lot could do a job.
If they get Real Madrid, it's a long day. You ain't getting past.
Yeah, if it's Real Madrid, see you later. Yeah, have a good night.
We don't know. We don't know.
Raw.
But also, that's on the basis of when City had that bogey of not winning the Champions League. They've won a Champions League now. That pressure of we've never won it. Because that's why they froze against Chelsea. That's why they froze against Tottenham. That's why they used to freeze in the later stages, because they hadn't won it. There was so much pressure to win this. And then Pep Guardiola would start making wild tactical decisions. Like, he'd be in a great place all the way through the season. Then all of a sudden would start dropping key players in like big games in the Champions League. Like, what are you doing?
Fernandinho
It's just
at
got
right
in
back.
Do you know what I mean? It just got in his head. But that's not there now.
True. But then he might, I don't know, I'm thinking he could still overthink it because it's like, oh, okay, we play these lot in the league all the time, but they might be, in Europe, it might have to be something different because even in those times when they were dropping points against English, not dropping points, getting knocked out by English clubs, they'll still have great results. Like, they would be smashing the Bayern Munich, smashing the Real Madrids, and it'll come to like a Chelsea, and they lose against Chelsea, you've been dog in the league. You're like, why have you done this? Like, what? Why? Like, I don't know. I think he overthinks it because it's like, okay, we play these teams like week in, week out. Not week in, week out, but we play them
Week in, week out.
Yeah,
Every week.
every
Arsenal.
week. Yeah, but we play these teams so often in the league. So you might think, oh, in Europe, we've just got to try something different, you know, because they're going to be expecting us to play a certain way. So let me try something different, where inevitably then means that they lose against these English teams because it's like, well, no. You should have stuck to your game plan.
If Haaland keeps playing like this, he ain't winning no fucking
Haaland is
Champions
actually
League.
such
Hey,
a
all I'm
joke.
saying
He's
is,
actually
yeah,
such
he
an
realised-
imposter.
Last season, when we had to put Holden there, Haaland was having a field day. Now Saliba's there, gets man of the match. Just saying,
But
Haaland, yeah.
I wouldn't even put that down to how good Arsenal are. Haaland is such an imposter in big games. Like, I actually don't understand why they play him. Like, why are you wasting a jersey on him? Why? Like, it actually is a waste. Liverpool disappeared. Right? Even against you, he didn't play well.
Until
They were already 2-1 up
Yeah.
and cruising, and then he got a gift given to him. Like, I actually think, why is he there? What have they spent all that money for? And I actually would be close to saying that Haaland is a flop because they brought him in. And I'm gonna let me finish why. Let me finish why.
Chad.
Because what did they bring him in for? What did they bring Haaland in for?
To
win
do
the
exactly
Champions
what
Win
he
the
did last
Champions
season.
League.
They won the Champions
But
League.
what did he contribute to that?
Zero.
He took him all the way to that point.
He didn't
Yeah,
score in any
He
of
took
the
them to the
quarters, the semis or
quarterfinals
the final,
afterwards. He did nothing.
Yeah, but he started to score
Didn't
goals
score in
again.
the FA Cup. In the later rounds of the FA Cup. I think he didn't score in the final.
No, he didn't.
In the league, yeah, he did well. But he did well against like your Brentfords. That's not what you're brought in for. That's not what they spent 50 million on. That's not what they're giving you 300k a week for.
and the rest.
500k a week.
Yeah.
That's not what you're getting all these things for. So, you know, by
Bayern
means, is he a good player? Yes. But in terms of what they brought him in for, what the actual objective was, I think he's failed.
I mean, he's still top goal scorer this season, and he was last season.
Yeah, but I didn't bring you in. City already scored.
Right, he's a striker.
ridiculous
What did you bring him in for? To score goals?
City were already doing 100 points in the league. They don't need Haaland for that.
Well,
they brought him
clearly,
in to
before
win a
Haaland,
Champions League. They brought him in to contribute in the big games, which he doesn't do.
I mean, they won the treble. I think that's money well spent.
I think they would have won it without him.
No.
I don't know. Maybe. Do you know what? It could be the fact, yeah.
He did when it
that-
seems
So I'd say this. This is like a bit of like a wacky theory, right? It could be the fact, yeah.
Oh, United fan comes out with wacky theories. That's like you talking about top four.
No,
Oi.
you know what I'm saying? We're still in a shout for that. But that's another conversation. But I'd say, so because Haaland's such a
That's
goal
busted.
threat, right? It could be the case that in these big games, that they're like these teams that they're playing against, like your Bayern Munich's in the final or the United's in the FA Cup, right? We're actually like fully just focusing on Haaland. Like let's don't let this guy get behind us. That's freeing up space for other players, so that it allows these other City players to score. So in theory, it's still a great buy because he's
That doesn't work for me, because how do you so consistently disappear in big games? Every team's managed to shut out Haaland. Every single one of them.
Yeah, but
in big games.
that also just shows, like, don't get me wrong, Haaland does disappear in big games, but that also shows, like, yo, he's a threat. So
Well, yeah,
teams
but we're not
are coming into that game saying, right, we need a game plan to shut this man out.
But we're not talking about one game. We are talking about every big occasion Man City's had. He's disappeared. Don't tell me that's teams just been able to tactically set up and shut him out, because why is he not getting shut out every game? So it can't be tactics, because don't tell me that Brentford's manager has an inability to look at an Arsenal game and go, oh, that's the tactic they used to shut out Haaland.
Well,
I don't buy that.
doubled against them last season.
Yeah, well, like, but that's
They managed to
like,
shut out Haaland.
So I don't buy that. I don't buy that. The reason is they just put two men on him and kept him out of every big game. That doesn't work. You can't consistently disappear that frequently. And even then, today, he looked like he didn't know how to kick a ball. Yeah, actually, the ball came across and it went through his legs and went out.
Yeah.
Like
That
how
Gabriel
that is not just poor marking. That is man's lost the plot in big games. He looks like he doesn't know what he's doing.
So question to you: is Haaland a flop?
I think for what they signed him for, yes.
But is he a flop of a player?
I think he's a good player.
Yeah,
But
but
I
do you
think
think
for what Man
he's
City
done? Would you think what he's done at Man City, he should be considered as a flop?
Based on what they signed him for, yes. Because they signed him to have big impacts in big
you
games.
could also
and win
say
Champions League.
he got them to the stage where they can play those big games in the Champions League and stuff. Because you're saying they could have won Champions League without Haaland. They haven't done it until Haaland turned up.
Yeah, there is no evidence
there's
before Haaland doing.
Yeah, there's no evidence.
But they were
Same
in the semis and finals consistently. It was coming.
So they had Haaland.
They just had to. They just couldn't get past Real Madrid, which they did do without Haaland contributing.
I mean, they got past Real Madrid the season before, didn't they? I think
No,
so.
they got put out.
No, they got past
Real
Real
Madrid
Madrid.
are the ones that put them
They
out.
put them out. Yeah, because Real Madrid won it before.
Benzi.
So
What's that game?
like that, Real Madrid really was City's bogey team, and they finally got past them and went on to win Champions League.
That's a crazy statement. Real Madrid, your bogey team.
I know you have to be
know
stacked
how
at Real
good you
Madrid,
have
your
to be for
bogey
that?
team. I know that is ridiculous. But but based on what they brought him in for, I don't think he's achieved.
He broke goal scoring records. I mean, you're known as a goal scorer outside the Prem. I brought you in. You've scored goals.
So you'd say a player is world class based on breaking goal scoring records, yeah? Because I'm just saying, there's a defensive right back who just became the top scoring British defender of all times. I'm just saying, if that's the definition of world class, come up to Scotland. Let me show you a world class right back.
What's the ambulance team called?
What's that?
What's that ambulance team called?
What is St. Johnstone?
St. Johnstone?
Yeah.
Brother, we all score like hat tricks against them, man.
Fam.
Hey, clip this. It's only him who's saying this.
Yeah, honestly.
Clip it all you want.
Where's John Stones? Where's Kyle Walker at? I don't see him being the top goal scorer of British history,
He's arguably the best right back in the Premier League. Like,
Is he?
He's like, you could debate that.
Because James Tavernier's got the most goals from a defensive player. Not a right back. Defender. Full stop. In British history.
Man takes every set piece.
Yeah.
And bags.
And takes pens, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's that piece.
Oh yeah.
And he achieved that record having missed a penalty that day. Penalty got saved and he still went and broke the record.
Could have done it earlier. What a flop.
Where was he for
Whilst we're
Benfica?
talking about England, the two friendlies they played in that international
It's not looking good for us, is it, boys?
like, has that changed your mindset on who you think is going to win the Euros? If England can still win the Euros, I know it's two friendlies, but like the performances and the teams that he put out in both of them games, they were good enough to get past what I wouldn't say a poor Brazil side, but from a starting lineup that we've seen, obviously Brazil put out, it weren't
that was like
the best
that was
Brazil
their,
team you've
like,
ever
C
seen.
team.
And then who was the second game? Belgium. Aston Villa player doing absolute madness to us in Tielemans. He scored twice. Has that changed your thoughts on who you think is going to win the Euros? Did you even think England was going to win the Euros? Or
I thought we were in for a shout, right?
The tournament favourites,
You
right?
fought past tense.
Yeah, I thought we were. Well, I still think we're in a shout. Okay, so I'll say this. I thought we had a really good chance. Them 2 games, I just looked at and I was like, wow, this man just plays it so safe. Tactically, we just look like we're setting up in a way where it would be good if most of our strength was lied in our defense, but most of our strength as an England squad is within our attackers.
Even your defenders are attacking defenders.
Yeah, like we got some ball playing defenders, and I'm just there like, why are we setting up as if we were going attacking as if we couldn't beat these teams? And I was watching something in Sky Sports that I think it was Rory that Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah. He was basically saying out of the
That's
24 times we've played a top 10 nationality team,
ranked in the World Cup.
yeah, ranked in the world thing, we've only won 4. Yeah, 24, and we've only won 4 times. It's a joke. How are we ranked? What position are we ranked in the FIFA world rankings?
But I think that's something that doesn't get addressed. Like the draws you've gotten in some of the recent tournaments has been like, who's in your group stage? Like that is
feel like
actually
Slovenia,
a joke.
right?
Serbia.
That's what have you seen what our group stage is?
Yeah,
and
got
you
no
get
chance.
the easiest groups out of all of it.
You got
That's because of
no
our
chance.
success. mate.
And even then, you've got to finish first, which means you've got to play second from one of the other group stages. So you're avoiding your big boys because Germany's going to finish first in our group.
We've
You
got
never know.
France will
They've
finish
been
first.
Terrible recently in tournaments.
We've got Serbia, Slovenia, and Denmark.
Like, hear that. Hear those teams.
Literally, that
Like, that is
Oh,
ridiculous.
there's brace coming.
Ireland
He's
against
Danish.
England.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is if you're not finishing first, you don't deserve to be in.
I
that
think
tournament.
as well, it's the case of we have the right team. It's just obviously Southgate's not the one. He should have left after we lost to Italy.
What, you're not saying
It's
Southgate?
more-
Italy.
Is it Italy? Wait, was it World Cup after us?
Yeah, we had a World Cup after where we lost against France.
Yeah, man should have dipped after Italy.
Yeah.
To be fair, on that one, Harry Kane put a penalty over the bar. Like, how much more can Southgate do there? Like, your key striker puts a penalty over the bar. Like,
I'm not even going to defend Southgate, but even in the past when we've had teams like Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard, Rooney, these teams can't gel like we've had in
To
the
be
past.
fair, that's different though. One thing I give Southgate though, he's known how to like gel the players because the Lampards, the Scholes, the Gerrard. I was watching a documentary about it. They were so club focused that the rivalry just got in the way. So it couldn't like we're playing Scholes, who's like known as one of the best centre mids in the world, played him out wide, and like you had United, Liverpool, Chelsea midfielders, but because they're so focused on my club, that rivalry just. So the one thing Southgate has done well is like unify the team. I think us, the way we drew both games, right? Brazil and Belgium.
No, we lost against.
We lost against Brazil, we drew to Belgium.
Yeah.
You know what, yeah? I know it sounds weird. I'm happy that happened because if we won those games, it's like another paper over crack thing. Everyone's like, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. We've seen what's going on now. Southgate, you've got time to change something before it starts
this
because
is the problem. He's not going to
like
change it.
you have to you have no other like literally apart from we had this conversation apart from France and maybe Portugal in terms of like abilities, squad depth and stuff like that. We're up
Got the
there.
best, so, yeah.
You've probably got the best.
I think he needs to play Jude a bit further back. Not as
I
far,
agree.
not as far as Rice, but just ahead of Rice and bring in a Mount or a Mount.
Hey,
Mine, yeah,
you've lost your whole soul.
Man's got
I'm out.
United glasses on.
Sorry, a Madison or a Foden.
Not even a Madison.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Who you play out wide then if Foden's going to play out the 10?
I'm gonna get shit for this, and I don't give a shit. But honest to God, on the basis of how he's played this season,
Go on.
I would actually give even just gamble, just play him once in just one of the group stages games, start him, Anthony Gordon, and just see how he does. I know his disciplinary record's not great. He gets yellow cards like all the time.
And that's
Yellow
that
card
England
yesterday
team.
as
You're
well.
putting Anthony Gordon
on
starting
the left hand side, like
Get
'cause
Bowen in.
he
Where
plays
the-
on the right, though, doesn't he? Like,
Yeah, that's locked up by Saka.
Um,
Let's be serious.
Well, not based on today's performance.
I'm not saying Gordon deserves to start, but like
about you,
realistically,
England, yeah?
Sterling, Rashford, like neither of them two are getting in for me. Who else is there on the left hand side that you could put in there? If you're going to play Foden in the middle, you can't play him out on the left. So I'm going to play Gordon on the
Do
left.
you see England as like a counter-attacking team or like a control possession? If you had to pick one, what would you say England is?
Well, we got players to control possession.
So if you're playing like when we're holding the ball and stuff like that, I think for the left you go with Grealish. because like he does track back and stuff like that. Yeah, obviously.
So does Gordon, though, right?
Yeah, no, but
Gordon does
Grealish
put
has
in
a
a
bit more.
shift,
I
but
think people give him shit. Like, he's had a good season. I'm not saying he's the world
Yeah.
beater. He's not like, oh my God, Anthony Gordon. But like, honestly, God, Rashford does not deserve to be anywhere near that team.
I agree with
Nor
what you
does,
said about the Bellingham dropping back because obviously he's had a great season at Real Madrid playing like that cam centre forward type role. But like we've had this conversation before, Real Madrid don't have like an out and out striker.
Yeah, exactly.
He's done that. But Bellingham was known at Birmingham and Dortmund for playing that centre mid role.
Yeah.
Right? Playing him next to Rice, our midfield's already solidified right there. And then obviously playing Foden on top. We see what Foden's doing, obviously apart from today. You see what Foden could do in the centre. Okay, obviously Kane up top, Saka, and then argument for who was on the
the
left.
problem with Foden is you don't know who you're getting. You don't know.
Are you saying?
Exactly.
Did you?
say?
What did you get? What did City get
Yeah,
today?
but that's
from him?
one game. You can't judge
But
a player
you're
on
saying
one
that
game.
as if that's one game. Foden will either be a worldie and cause it or disappear.
Would you say it's Pep tax or it's just Foden? Like, can he only just play under Pep, or do you think? Because
I think there's a player there, but
Yeah,
I
I
think
saw a thing
he's
on social media.
he's too inconsistent.
out of that City team, can you see him performing anywhere else?
It's hard to see him not playing for Man City. I mean, he's obviously like academy boy. He's been there for so long, but I don't know. I feel like what Craig just said. There's definitely a talent there. It's just he doesn't do it enough to warrant the status that people give him. But in terms of Xabi Alonso, I know it's a bit of a crazy one to change it from, but just get rid of England for now. And
Well, hold on. Is England winning the Euros?
Actually, no, scratch that.
You know what?
I want to know your dark horses.
Yeah, but first, is England winning the Euros?
Okay, I'll give you my winner and dark horse. For winner, I'm gonna say Flip. I'm gonna back England. Yeah, and then my dark horse, I am going to say Denmark.
Right.
I want to know your reason off camera, bro.
So
I want problems.
I'm backing France to win the Euros, and Portugal is the dark horse.
They're not that much of a dark horse though.
Back France and a little Scotland dark horse.
You ain't getting out of the groups.
Honestly, I know.
Who won the last Euros? Italy. No, back in France as well. Mbappe before he goes to Madrid. Come on. And then dark horses, Germany, Florian Wirtz and Musiala. And they got Toni Kroos back as well. Yeah, come on.
I say. I know. Was it you that said how inconsistent Germany's been? Or was it
Yeah, they've been terrible
That's
in
you,
tournaments.
fair enough? Never mind. I was about to throw shade at you that you don't deserve.
While we're talking about Germany, Mr. Xabi Alonso, let's give him some chat about the potential. Did you see the news about
He's staying.
he's staying at Leverkusen until what
What a great
20,
Smart.
2025? That's
That's
because he
because
knows
release
Real
clause-
Madrid's coming up. He
release
knows
clause
the
activate,
vacancy
yeah.
at Real Madrid's coming.
Smart decision because we've seen time and time again where managers will have a great season, go off to a bigger club, like all respect to Leverkusen, and not do as well. I like the fact he came out and said, "No, I'm at a place where the board trusted me. I've seen these players develop. I want to see where they get to." It also keeps people like maybe Wirtz, Boniface staying another season, and then I want to see you next season. I'm like, okay, cool. Bayern Munich has been hit and miss. Can we do it next season, or is this season just a fairy tale?
Hey,
Like,
if he defends that league,
if he defends it, then you're like,
again,
everyone wants him. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
sounds really bad.
And imagine just Harry Kane 2-season trophy.
Hey.
It'd be-
This sounds terrible, but I honestly just don't care about the Bundesliga. I actually don't care. Like, nothing about it. I know we talk about how great he's went undefeated and that is an achievement, but I look at it and I'm like, I actually just don't care.
No, do you know what? Before it was a bit boring because it was like just buying, cleaning up. But now it's actually exciting. You know, you got Bayer Leverkusen coming up.
like Dortmund should have won it as well last season.
Yeah, Dortmund should have won it. So it's been exciting the last few seasons. Plus, Leverkusen played some beautiful football, man. And they've got some really exciting players. Leipzig plays some really good football. Obviously, most of the time Bayern plays some good football. I think the Bundesliga is pretty
But
solid.
I think, is it though? Because like
Yeah, it's-
Bayern has collapsed, but who else is challenging them? Like, who
sitting
else
down-
was gonna?
No one's sitting down on a Saturday night and going, "Yeah, I'm going to watch the Bundesliga tonight. I'm going to put it
Thing
on
is, see,
TNT
this is what I
Sports."
don't like. This is what I like. The Bundesliga and the French league. Yeah, okay, we like say crap about it.
Imagine,
But when
Miles ahead
it
of
comes to the transfer market, we're all raiding their players. Like if we're calling it a crap league, but
imagine
then we're going for their
PSG.
players.
Imagine PSG collapsed, right? The way that Bayern has this season. Who takes their place?
But what?
What in
Maybe
League
Monaco,
One?
maybe.
What
I don't know.
what team in League One are you going to sit there and be excited about?
Yeah, none.
None. We talk about how great Bayer Leverkusen are doing, and they are doing great. To be undefeated at this point in the season is great. But Bayern's collapse has meant there is no relevance in the German league.
Yeah, but
None.
you would think
I
that
think there's more relevance.
Is there?
Yeah.
Because it's someone else that's not Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
You got Xabi Alonso,
Yeah, but
who's
it's
like
only someone else that's not Bayern Munich because Bayern Munich have collapsed.
No, but you would expect also Dortmund to have been there.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've been terrible this
Are
season.
they? They're so inconsistent.
That's what
One
their
season
manager
they'll be
needs to-
close, one season they won't.
that's their manager. I don't know why they gave him the contract. He needs to go.
So I don't see how Bundesliga's got excited. It had its one big team that has collapsed.
You support the Scottish.
I think you're just.
I'm thinking, hold on. The Bundesliga does
Hold on.
rings around your league.
Wait a minute. Something right.
Yeah. I'm like, the Bundesliga just absolutely just trashes your league.
Dortmund didn't do
Also,
rings around
you
us.
got teams obviously to be gamble. You got
Did
teams
they?
like Stuttgart.
RB Leipzig
season.
didn't do rings around us, did they? Exactly. Just
One season, man.
calm yourself.
One season.
That's all we can go off. That's all we played them.
So where
hold your
actually,
tongue.
this is a good question. Where are Rangers finishing in the Bundesliga?
Top three.
Over who? Who comes out the top three?
What?
Man said top
Dortmund
three.
comes out of top three.
You're better than Dortmund.
Well, we beat them twice. And they've lost Jude. They've lost all their big players. We're beating Dortmund. I'll say it again.
You know what?
We're finishing third. And that,
We're
if
finishing third.
not second.
Over Leipzig
You know,
and
what has Rangers been injecting in
wait.
veins?
So you got Leverkusen, you got Bayern Munich, you got Leipzig. You're taking one of them out. Top
Yeah, we
three.
beat Leipzig as well.
You beat them then. Like, talk about now.
Then?
Like,
Like, we have
Your team
nothing
now.
else to base it on.
We beat them 5-0 before, but Jesus Christ, if we played them now, it'd be a long day. A long day.
Would it? Because they don't have Nkunku anymore. They don't have
Yeah,
some
they got-
big players.
they got that Xavi Simons who's balling. That's Sesko.
Nah.
Yeah, they've got
We can't-
Lewis Openda.
We can't even beat Brentford.
And what have
away.
these big players got them? Third.
Yeah, but that's against.
Yeah, but what happened to
But-
Frankfurt?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, listen, I was waiting for someone to
I
say
almost
that.
forgot. I was like, hold up.
Yeah, I'm
All
so
all these German teams,
Yeah,
are like,
man.
you lost to a German
Yeah,
team.
I know, but we were the better team. We deserved to win that game, and I don't think anyone.
The
can sit here-
scoreline didn't.
You know what I mean? Fam?
What,
One team
1-1?
said- one team lifted up
You
the
lost.
post and the other team didn't.
Yeah, on penalties.
Yeah, it's still an L.
But the fact is, like, I don't think anyone can sit here and say we didn't deserve to win that final,
You did play better than them. I'll give you that.
right? So we played 3 German teams, and not one of them peppered us.
Right,
Frankfurt just beat us.
I've got a game anyway, so let's cut this now.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna move on. So
Third place.
football cap. I'm sure you've all maybe
Bundesliga
heard. I'm sure you've all heard or seen the game football cap. So basically, I ask a question, you say a number. If these two don't think that you can answer the question, you have to answer. So basically, let's say if I say how many teams are there? How many teams can you name in the Premier League? You'll say 6. He'll say 7.
I hope
He'll
it's
say
not
8.
Respect me.
If you don't think that he can say 8, you say cap.
but he got
He's
that.
gonna do it in 30 seconds.
I hope it's more than 8 as well. But
Right.
anyway.
Alright.
So the first
Should
question.
I get a timer on?
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
hold on.
Even though you might be taking part in it, but
I think I'm either going to do really well on this or horrendously bad.
right. So the first one is. Are you ready? You only start a timer when someone.
Who's going first? Or we
No,
just
No,
say
well, it's us three playing.
So it's I'm asking the questions. So the first one is how many Scottish English Premier League players? So not the SPFL. How many Scottish Premier League players? I say English.
Oh,
because,
right. I get you. How many Scottish Premier League players?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How many can you name?
4.
And there's not that many. I'm not going to say how many there is, but there's not that many.
I think I would say 4.
6.
Cap. I don't know 6.
Start time.
Okay, I've got the list there.
Right, go.
Nathan Patterson, Connor Bradley, Andy Robertson, Kieran Tierney, McGinn, Scott McTominay.
This might sound terrible. Is Conor Bradley Scottish?
Yeah.
Yeah, he scored on.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I swear he
Bradley.
scored.
He's Northern Irish.
Yeah, Conor Bradley's.
Oh, you
Just right.
lost.
He scored against them.
Yeah, I was going to say Conor Bradley's not Scottish.
No.
I don't think so.
You lost.
So who did you say? So
You ruined my time.
I think that's 5. That's 5 you said.
Robertson, Tierney, McGinn, Scott McTominay,
Yeah.
Patterson, Nathan Patterson for Everton.
Yeah.
He is Scottish, yeah.
Yeah.
Connor Bradley's Scottish. Where
You
is
want
he?
to double check that, but I don't think Conor Bradley is Scottish.
No, he's not. He's Northern Irish.
Well, first one and you already flopped.
He's already
Right.
failed.
The next one is okay. So the Champions League has obviously been founded in like 1955. So the question is based on the rebrand. So when it was reformatted, I'm not going to tell you when it was, but it was a certain time after it was founded. So how many Champions League winners can you name since that rebranded?
Oh,
And
8.
10.
Cap.
You got 3 seconds per one.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Don't give him thinking time. Come on.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Real Madrid, Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United. I shall go with you. No.
Oh,
I should go. Why am I going? Barcelona.
he's crumbling.
I will say
Oh, he's flopping.
Dortmund. I'll say
Ooh,
Benfica. No. I will go with. Who is it? Chelsea. I will say.
Oh.
Time.
right, do you want me to tell you who you could have said?
Go on.
Marseille, Liverpool,
Ajax.
Real
Did
Madrid.
I say Liverpool?
Or did I?
Yeah, you've already said
No,
Liverpool.
Ajax.
Ajax.
Real Madrid, Dortmund,
I said
Man
Dortmund.
City, FC Porto, Juventus, Chelsea, Inter
Why would
Milan,
you not laugh at
Man
Juventus?
United,
I know, that's good.
Ajax,
That's what you change your answer.
Barca, Bayern, and AC Milan.
AC Milan. How much? See, you know what? I knew all these.
Did Ajax not win it?
Ajax did.
Not
yeah.
in the rebound. Oh, you said
Yeah, they
okay.
did 94, 95.
Do you know what? I'll say Juventus, but these lot put me off. You lot got into my head. I'm saying
Listen,
it.
listen. Don't try and blame your failures on us.
Right,
Gosh.
I got another one. So, how many African Premier League players are currently playing now?
Hey,
How many can you
Oh
name?
my god.
And there's a fucking lot of them.
currently playing now.
There's a lot.
Oh my
There's a
god.
lot.
You've lost me, bruv.
So Premier League. So they're in the Premier League. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. You've
How many can you
lost
name?
me so much. I'm gonna say 4. Oh,
No, you can name more than that.
I would say I could name 4.
Yeah, 6.
okay. You're saying.
I would say 4. I don't.
No, but it's either you go higher or you say captain.
Oh wait, hold on. 6.
I won't be able to name 7. So either you're getting cap or I'll have to be cap because I can't name 7. Do you think you can name more?
7.
Cap.
That is definitely cap. There's no way he's naming 7.
Wait, why are you going on your phone?
No,
Just
start,
get the
start.
timer.
Okay.
Karma.
Let's
Go. Started.
Jeez, there's a-
3, 2,
Up.
1.
Right.
Mo Salah, Mohamed El Nene, Thomas Partey. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh, Iwobi, Calvin Bassey. Hey, that's 5. What did I say? 7. Jehovah. Hey. I said no capacity. Hey.
There's loads.
Enya. Sangare. Yes, that's 7. Sangare for not for us. Enya.
on the list.
Oosh, that's
You
7.
have 3 seconds left.
Sorry. That's 7.
Also,
You know, you'd be so
sorry,
surprised.
I know.
Why would you look at me
No,
like
you
that?
champion.
It's in the list.
Yes, that's
That's
it.
disgusting.
There's a massive list.
Look at it.
Yeah, you did.
Woo!
So I know.
Take your cap, bruv.
I've not got any answers for this one, so I'm gonna have to rely on you to help me out. So, how many non-Scottish SPFL players can you name? So, players in the SPFL that are not Scottish.
7.
You two might find this difficult.
8. Go on.
Oh,
So
the
the-
same one now.
Oh yeah, G.
Hey, I'm good. You too. I don't know that. Hey, this league ain't for me.
Go on.
Yeah,
You should be able to pay
I
more.
could do 9.
Oh,
Yo, Ere, don't let him. Don't let him.
Non-Scottish.
non-Scottish.
Give me 10.
That's cap. He ain't naming 10. He ain't naming 10 because I was scratching for 9. You ain't naming 10.
Oh crap! James Tavernier, Seamer, Dessers, Cantwell, Motondo, Jack Butland, Kyogo.
Come on.
Miowski, Duck, Shinny.
Hey.
Duck.
For Aberdeen.
Yeah, I don't.
The UK.
I don't.
He's
think
not Scottish, non-Scottish. You said
Where is
non-Scottish, right?
Duck from? I don't think he's. Is he not Scottish?
Swear that he's not Scottish.
How do you spell his name?
Alistair Johnson.
Yeah.
I still got time. Alistair Johnson, the Canadian right back for Celtic. Boom.
Alistair Johnson actually is Scottish.
He's Canadian.
Yeah, he plays for Canada, but he's Scottish.
No, but we have to go for the national.
Duck, Aberdeen. Where's he from?
Let's have a look.
I might be wrong on Duck, but I'm fairly certain he is.
Aberdeen squad.
D-
Where does he
D-
play? Is he
DUK.
defender?
Striker,
Why don't you
striker.
just search DUK?
Yeah, just right. DK and Aberdeen.
He's going.
Why are you going into like their start?
Yeah, he's not Scottish.
Where's
What country is that?
And now, based on that, I feel like I could have done more. That wasn't
Cape
counting English
Verde.
players in that either.
Cape Verde.
You know what? You got the most ball knowledge, Ere.
I actually. I'm
Just a bit
glad-
delusional
I
when
could
it
have
comes
done
to
more
Arsenal.
than 10 now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore that. Do you want to go again?
Well, no, 'cause you just named 10 of them, so if I say 11, I just need to
You've
find
got
one
any
more.
other questions you want to add to it? I don't have any more, just 'cause I didn't know how long.
All right, okay.
Okay, I got one.
Here you go.
Name me Ballon d'Or winners.
Oh. 4.
5.
6.
6. Oh, my ego's gonna kick in.
Well, it's A more.
Oh,
No, I'm asking the question.
Oh, yeah, so yeah. Never mind.
7.
I think probably on at 8.
You said 8.
No, I ain't
Oh.
going at 8.
Nah, Josh, you can.
So then surely you cap him though.
No. You can. It's just between you. You just go on.
Okay. Cap.
I want someone else to do one. That.
How many is that? 8.
I said 8.
Yeah.
I've lost my whole mind.
Go.
Cannavaro, Neved, obviously the Henry one, Benzema, Luka Modric, Ronaldinho, Kaká, Messi, Ronaldo.
Oh, he's done it. I thought you were going to say the 2 main ones. I was
I
like,
see that.
Hey.
have you got any questions?
Yeah, but the questions I'm going to come up with, I don't think.
All right.
What, SPFL questions?
Nah. It has to be something.
Yeah, yes.
Right, you ain't going
Okay, I got one more.
Okay,
I'll just keep going.
We still got time.
Name me World Cup winning countries.
Oh, 5. 6.
I'm asking the question.
Is he not playing?
Yeah,
I
yo,
think
you
you're
three.
waiting for you to answer.
Oh. Cap.
He said
That's
6.
me.
Oh, you said Cap. Go on.
Yeah, no, but you can get involved.
Oh, nah, Cap.
Cap for 6.
You can.
He said that with confidence.
They have no faith in your ability. Just blitz
Yeah, but
through
it's
them.
World Cup winners ever.
No,
Yeah, World
countries.
Cup winning countries.
Yeah, so I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah,
think
we
you've got
just-
zero ball knowledge.
Right, okay.
Prove them wrong.
France, Italy, Argentina, Brazil, Germany, and Spain.
How did anyone go higher? I should have got involved in that. That was easy.
Why did I win that with that?
Yeah.
There we go.
I actually have some respect for you. You can't now do it.
No, I said question.
Yeah, I know that was wild. And you called Cap on 6. I just had to name countries in the European Union that win.
Man, they respect you still. Cool. Next one.
Man said Cap.
Make them relatively easy. Don't go like.
Okay.
No, but
Yeah, but that's
we
a
want to
bit
get to
ridiculous.
high numbers. See.
Yeah,
how-
I know. I won that on 6.
Yeah.
In World Cup winners.
All right. French players that played in Premier League all time.
10.
10.
In 30 seconds.
10.
I didn't expect you to
All
go that
time, by
high.
the way. All time.
Yeah.
11.
Hey, yes, man.
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm going to cap that because that man will come.
No, wait, hold on. Did you go higher?
12.
Oh, no, come on,
He
Josh.
would crumble.
Come on, Josh. Think about the views. You got this.
Cap.
Oh,
Ah, he came
Okay.
in.
12, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so we got Anelka, we got Thierry Henry. Why are you laughing? You've already
You have to
got
point out that
Gallas. Sorry, he made me thingy. You got Saliba. You got Conte. You got Pogba. You thingy. You got Lloris.
Oh,
You got why the flip? What's
Apple crumble.
no, I think you have
6 seconds.
Have I got 6 seconds only?
4, 3,
Kabai.
Kabai, you got me.
oh.
What?
You can't fucking help it.
How, do you know what it is? I bet there's so many. You just get into your head. You're like, who is
It's
it?
the time starts putting pressure on you.
But you don't even know what the time
Yo,
is.
I'd crumble under like the littlest bit of pressure.
How many Dominican Republic players? No, I'm joking.
How many teams in the French league can you name?
Oh. Let me just get the league
10.
table up. Ooh, a 10.
You said 10.
Wait.
Final answer.
You can't like half it now and say 5.
Yeah, flip it. I'm saying 10. Nah, but Ira, you got better.
I asked the question, so it's not me, is it?
11.
12.
Cap.
You just get Paddy Power up.
Right. Go.
PSG, Monaco, Lyon, Lille, Marseille, Strasbourg, Rennes, Nice, Montpellier, Bordeaux, Nantes. I need one more. Jesus Christ.
Nonsense.
I mean, Nantes. Khan, C-A-N, Kane, Khan.
Yeah.
Nonce.
Nonce, you know.
Got it.
Are we giving him nonce?
Dante, I need to stop talking.
It's the pronunciation.
Yeah, it's not nonce.
No, stop, because I got violated for saying the Italian league. I'm not going to repeat it, but you know what I mean?
Man said.
I
I feel
said,
like
I said
they're
Syria.
going for another one. Out.
Okay, I've got one, and it's really easy. So I
there's
want
one topic
high
we've not
numbers.
discussed yet, and we've got 10 minutes left, and that is Leicester and Forrest getting point deductions.
We will. Can I do one more?
I said let's talk about Leicester.
One more.
Bottom
'Cause
league.
this one's gonna go high.
Go on.
I just want. I don't know why I'm so keen on this one. So I want everyone to give up, but name Premier League stadiums. I want high numbers because you all boys should know at least 10.
Well, yeah, you could only get a maximum of 20.
Yeah, but not everyone might know everyone's the. all the
Yeah,
names.
I could do it. I'll just say 11.
12.
13. Come
Well,
on,
that's
for the
going to be a
content,
stretch,
for the
but I
content.
can do 14.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Cap.
I think I could do
No,
it.
I'm getting involved if it's at 30. What did you say? Because I haven't
14.
seen
He
it.
said
said
14.
15.
All right.
I don't think I think I'd struggle at 15.
You ain't naming nearly all the Premier League. Hell no.
You need the names, though. You can't be saying Arsenal Stadium or something.
No.
Yeah, you got to say the full. Yeah. Would you say 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? GG cap.
Huh?
Cap.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so you got Emirates, you got the Etihad, you got the London Stadium,
It's already
you got
fallen.
Old Trafford, you got Amex Stadium, you got Molineux, you got Stadium. Sorry, stop it. You got St James's Park. Why did you make
You're
me laugh?
crumbling yourself.
St James's Park. What haven't I said? Oh my god, how am I flopping like this? No. You got Villa Park. You got.
You've got no time.
you
You're
got
done.
Sta-
That's nice.
Fine. How'd you miss Anfield?
Ah!
I have no
I'm good at
composure.
Honestly,
I have
man,
no composure.
Man, only got 50%. Yeah, I could smoke that.
I should be getting 19.
Honestly,
I've just been outed as someone who's got no ball knowledge.
Actually, such a joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of, did you not have a bet on Leicester win the league?
Yeah, that's.
And they're now sitting third?
You know they were 17 points clear of Leeds at one point, and now like what?
It seems like every club you're associated with just becomes a joke.
Oh.
But you just go take that. Personally, I wouldn't take that. But
What did you say fuck me for?
I mean, this time next week you'll be sat in a fucking Celtic shirt. So,
yeah, we'll see.
how many times have you played them, and what was the results? This
How's
season?
man flipping this? Hey, yo, we're talking about Leicester.
If you need to deflect onto Rangers, that's fine. If you need to try and succeed your failings,
Do you think that
Aren't
Leicester
we?
have started playing bad because they know that when they go to the Premier League they're going to get a 10 point or whatever point deduction?
Nah, they
Nah.
they thought because they were like, it was one of those. Yeah, we've been in the Prem. Obviously, we've done this, done that. We come to Championship, we're gonna boss it, taking their foot off the gas, and then realise, yo, Leeds have got a manager that's been promoted twice, so he knows what he's doing, and they're like, oh crap.
what? Leeds are second.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like before
Who's
that,
first? Ipswich.
No, Ipswich is top now.
Ipswich
Jumped
is
over
top.
both of them, yeah.
No.
They both
way.
lost. Annoyingly, I put a bet on for both of them, and both of them lost.
I don't bet. I don't believe in gambling.
I wonder if Leicester will lose like some of their main
Tonali
players.
bases his betting habits on him.
Yeah, but Tonali gets caught
Also, another thing,
Tonali-
how does Tonali get charged again while suspended?
because the first one was from Italy, and then obviously when he came here,
Man being
carried on.
Did he?
Man
So he
being
got one for
investigated,
England as well.
continued betting while here.
Now it makes sense why Milan got rid of him.
But actually, that is a joke.
No, but how? Nah, he's shot in the head. How are you carrying on betting in England once you've already been investigated?
When you know you're about to get suspended for it. Because you know what, if you're in for a penny and for a pound, do you know what I mean? He thought I might as well win my wages back for money.
Imagine some randomer just made an account that said Sandro Tonali and then Sandro Tonali at NUFC.
Imagine his count was Sandro Tonali at
What is-
NUFC.
What is the problem with like you're making millions? I don't get it. Like,
It's just for the thrill.
Yeah.
you don't just do it for sports and stuff like
I
that.
don't know why I did that.
I feel like that. Do you think players should just blanket ban should not be allowed to bet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the sport they play in, yes.
So you shouldn't be able to bet on any football whatsoever,
Nah.
No.
even though they're not involved in it.
Yeah, but their mates could be involved in it.
Yeah, I guess then it gets a bit like, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
To be
It gets a bit
fair, Adj said the same thing. So
If I know you and you play for Celta Vigo,
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, just get a yellow card.
Adj said something like that. He's like, oh, can this person start for my team? I'm just like, yeah, all my friends be telling me, I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I can't.
Then
But
what stops anyone, if you're in a football profession, like anyone that's friends with that person having that?
Well, I'm sure it goes on, but
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
obviously,
Rafa.
there's been a couple of instances. Tony
Daniel Sturridge
Tonali,
one.
Daniel
Daniel
Sturridge.
Sturridge, where he got his mate to bet on his next club.
But how do they find things like that? How do they find things like that?
Someone rats them out. basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm surely like all of them. The easiest way to do it is just like get your mate to do it for you. But it's like, how do they get caught? Do they just make their own accounts like idiots?
Yeah, there'll be stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because Sky Bet don't have to disclose to the
Yeah.
Premier League who's registered an account with them. They don't need to share that information. So like
They might,
Tonali could put his
Yeah, but-
information on Betfred, and that won't then go to the Premier League. Premier League have no right to access that information.
Also, how much are they like dropping down? Like
They'll be
Wages, because
putting bread.
if
How
you
many
win- if you
footballers
win
do you
big-
hear have like gambling problems
Yeah.
and it ends up costing them like their
if you,
entire
if you win
fortune?
big, it freezes your account like before you can like take your winnings out. So they'll probably be there like just do decent research, make sure it's not money laundering going on here.
But you know what it'll be? It'll probably will be the betting places that like they've won big and the betting places reported them.
no one's
Like, nah, I'm not paying out that.
no one's coming in for Tonali now.
The most stupid thing is
But
like
isn't it only till August now? Like, isn't it?
God knows.
Don't mean he can't do it again.
It's the
true.
the Tony thing annoys me so much because Brentford's sponsor is Hollywood Bets.
That's where I don't get it. Like
Just
you
like,
can take the betting shop's
what?
money, but you can't bet.
Yeah.
Like
A lot of
they'll
Premier-
have players wear betting things all the time.
Do you know what's so funny about the Tony one? Was he like co-hosting the BET Awards?
Yes.
And then the woman was like,
Put that-
oh, Tony, got any bets on who will win tonight? He's like, nah,
And then he
nah,
goes,
nah,
oh, ha, ha, too soon, too soon. You know, backstage, he was like, yeah, you watch yourself, yeah.
That's really funny. Actually, I think players should be allowed to bet because they're good. They're doing it anyway. We just
No,
don't
but
know
then,
it.
Because then they just start doing silly stuff. If they know they're allowed to bet now.
Yeah, but not on their own team.
Just think next weekend, by the way, you could be sat in Celtic, I could be sat in Liverpool shirt.
I could, but I won't be.
You don't think so?
No,
Even though you've lost twice.
we're going to
already.
cruise to a 3-0 win.
3-0 win. You don't think Celtic?
I
Go
still
on.
don't know if I'm that confident.
High
I know we'll win.
numbers. Here we go. Just thought one for high numbers. Ridiculous.
You've got like 3 minutes.
Quickly, how many English players in the Premier League you name?
100.
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
100.
You know, I'll crumble at 5. I'm
Pretty
like,
much-
oh my God.
All of England. This name the team.
15.
I don't care. I'm not getting involved in
16.
this one.
Go on, let's go on. Go on. I want to hear that 20 something.
17.
Why?
No, but
Cap
you
for
17.
17.
Because you just get in your head.
Cap for 17.
Yeah.
Really? 3, 2, 1, go.
Pickford, James, Walker, Stones, Shaw, Chilwell, Henderson.
Wait, you seen the Premier League?
Yeah.
Henderson's not in the
Oh,
Premier
Shit,
League.
he's still
Oh,
Premier League.
fair shout. Good shout.
Oh.
Rashford, Sterling, Bowen, Saka, Wilson, Toner, Watkins, Reece
Ooh.
James,
You
Oh.
said James ready? You said James ready?
Garrett Branthwaite, Nick Pope, Ramsdale.
Done.
Oh, told you. It's harder than it looked.
Honestly,
Seven
you
wickets.
just don't stop disappointing this weekend, do you? Anyway, speaking of disappointments, Man United always joke men. Just like to remind us every occasion, you know, every time they win something decent, they like to remind us they're joke men. But that's all we've got time for
It's
today.
all right, because Arsenal will be relying on us next weekend. It's
I
fine.
want to kind of, no. Man, first of all, he said Haaland's a flop. Clip this. And he also said Rangers will finish in, what, third Bundesliga?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you going to clip that? When are you ever going to prove that's wrong? We're never going to be in the
I'm going to
Bundesliga.
get them on FIFA, put them in the Bundesliga. Give me it. That's the real test.
Anyway, that has been.
Oh my God, they won the league.
I imagine.
Undefeated. What?
Well, tell us if you agree with what we're saying. Could you have named more than what we named with? And, you know, like and subscribe.
See you next week.
Peace. Take care.